Hello there, Bitizens, and welcome to The Killer Bits. My name is Francesca, and this week on Here's the Storm, we are playing Muradin Bronzebeard, or I should say Kandy Beard, because currently I am playing his Candy King skin. I mean, look at him. His hat is a cupcake with candy cane sticking out of it. He has lollipop swords and M&Ms stuck around the edge, and he's riding on a goat, because that's the one that I picked. Now, Candy King Muradin, it's kind of insulting if you think about it. I mean, he's the Dwarven King, and we've just coated him in candy. But I really like the skin, and so I am playing it. Now, map-wise, we're on Haunted Mines. Again, this is my least favorite map, because I feel that it is the most snowbally of the maps. But we're going to be doing a, basically a standard competitive build. So we'll call this one a competitive build. But effectively, what we're doing, if Lily would move out of base, is we're going to first and foremost pick up the Thunderclap reducing attack speed. Let's just double check the team comp. Nova, Thrall, etc. Yeah, like for Nova and Thrall, basically reducing their attack speed I think is more useful than block in terms of utility, because it also helps everyone. So like, whereas block only helps me, reducing attack speed does actually help the whole team. I'm just gonna keep hitting Rhaegar here, although he's got heals, so he might actually win this. No, he's realized that he's not gonna win it. But yeah, the reduced attack speed is actually pretty damn useful. Speaking of Muradin, we'll go over his passive, first of all, his trait. Basically, when you're out of combat, you see that little plus happens, and you get increased health regen. So you can actually sustain fairly well in lane. His Q goes in a line and stuns. Unfortunately, I missed there, stun a minion instead. My W is a circle of damage around me, which now also reduces attack speed. And my E is a leap that does damage. So that is the kind of the basis of his kit. His Q is the most useful because of its stun. We'll pop that out there, and you can kind of see. Unfortunately, here we're not going to win this fight because he's tapped the mana well. So you'll notice that he's got health and mana regen. So you're not going to be able to fight him because he's going to be regenning through that fight. So that's why we back out. I'm actually going to tap my well here as well. Oh, Jag, you're so funny. Jaggerus is my obviously my handle, so that's why I'm calling myself Jag. But yeah, so funny. But yeah, this is honestly my least favorite map. There are tactics to it. Really, we should actually be pushing the top lane because this is where the golem will spawn. But on the whole, I just don't really enjoy this map because, like I said, it's the most snowbally. So even if like you're winning, sure, it's great fun to win. But when you're having such a hard time playing from behind that you can't possibly come back, like at that point, I don't understand where the fun is. Although, the fact that all of my team went to bottom lane, they've actually done very well and picked up 3 kills there. So we've got a nice, healthy XP advantage. I'm going to jump here just to do more damage. These 2 skull caps, you see this one here that Tyranda's at and this one here that I'm at, are actually the ones you want to go for first because these contain the most skulls in a single area. This one has 12, that one has 10. Whereas these ones have 8 and 8 apiece. I'm actually just going to grab these. I think he should be more or less okay. Next talent we're actually going to grab is that Thunderclap strikes a second time after delay. But you're doing a tank build, surely you don't want damage, you may ask. Well, actually, what's hidden in this description that you don't actually see is that it doesn't only do damage, it also applies a slow. So I'll mouse over and show you guys that in a second. Oh god, we need to get out of here. I'm unfortunately out of mana, so I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, I'm definitely dead there. That was unfortunate positioning, but we're doing pretty well on the skulls front. I'm just gonna ping danger here because they'll probably head towards these skulls now, which isn't great. There they go. Told them there they show up, and unfortunately Tyranda probably gonna die there. They've got a few skulls for her troubles. We need to group up, so I'm just gonna type in chat group up. There we go. So hopefully we can do that and contest this skull thing here. Unfortunately, Lily's not going in. She's waiting for us. What was I saying about the map? Yeah, so the objective is just a bit snowbally. It's not particularly fun. Oh, I accidentally dismounted. I thought I'd have to remount once I got into here. Apparently you don't. You just go. So dismounted there by accident. Sorry if I'm kind of missing my button presses today, guys. Basically, I got a new keyboard. It was my birthday yesterday. I got a new keyboard. And as a result of that, my finger bindings, I'm getting a bit kind of more used to the layout. This is a messy fight. I'm just going to hit ATC because he's lowest health. Oh, that's good. He should die. Hopefully. Eventually. There we go. Now we'll kill Lily because we can. Or, I guess, Rhaegar. I mean, here, we lost out on skulls, but we got a couple more kills, which is actually pretty useful. And my health, you see there, sustained pretty well because of Lily and because of my regen, although my regen's only just procced. Lily actually did a really good job there of keeping me alive, and should appreciate her for that. Anyway, now what we're going to go do is I'm actually going to go and take this camp, and I want someone to help me. Hopefully they'll come, because this camp will basically stop the golem from punching. So if we can take this camp, well, not stop the golem from punching, sorry, it will throw the rocks at the golem. So if we can take this camp, what will happen is that the golem will get hit by these camps. This is a fantastic tactic for basically for defending if you're in the defensive position. And fortunately we've got Illidan here as well, so he's kind of realized that there's an invisible person there, so we'll just ping danger. They know we're here, but I doubt they're actually going to try and contest this. They're probably at mid, taking the mid camp. That's a fake, so that's fine. Unfortunately they're going to throw stuff at the fake, but they should then come in and start throwing rocks at Bossy McBosserson here, and we should be good. So we'll just put some damage out, wait for the punch, and then come in and start hitting him. There you go, see? And so you see now that these two are throwing rocks at the boss, and that gives us a distinct advantage in taking out the boss. Whereas at least our boss, they've kind of left it, and it's got a lot of health. Illidan is now jumping on Nova, which is probably the right decision at this point. Like, he was going to take this wall out regardless, whereas if he can kill Nova, like, that's a benefit to us. So that was a smart decision there by Illidan. And Illidan Abathur, the combo there is kind of horrific. Like, it's really fun. Next up, what I want to pick here, I want to go for penetrating. It penetrates to hit up to 2 targets, so you can stun 2 people rather than just hit the 1. This means if a minion's blocking the way, you can still stun people. And likewise, if 2 people are kind of grouped up, you can hit both of them, which I find is a very strong ability on Muradin at this stage. I mean, you can go for more stuns if you're after more stuns. Oh, we should probably back off here. Although, actually, we might have Abathur, so if we have Abathur, we should be golden. There we go. Yeah, we've just safely backed off. I'm out of mana, so I'll just say That means out of mana. And we'll recall to base. But yeah, so this one I like. I mean, you can go for stuns if you feel like you need to kind of stun more. But if you're careful with your Q, that should be enough to stop like ETC ults, for example, or Vala ults, or Nazibo ults, or Lily ults, that kind of thing. We also, what was I going to say? Also, yeah, if you can hear my keyboard, it's because I got a new keyboard. Like I said, it's a mechanical keyboard, so it's going to be a little bit louder than my last one. I'm actually working on getting a mic stand and a shock mount. I've got the stand, I just don't have the shock mount for the microphone, so once that happens we'll be able to like remove a lot of the kind of background noise. At the moment it's kind of just freestanding on my desk. I'm actually going to aggress here. Oh, we should probably back off. We don't have we don't seem to have a lot of damage. Unfortunately the second reverb only really works if they stay in the battle. We need to kill Vala. I'm just going to keep hitting her. That is definitely the real Vala. Oh, I'm going to die if I'm not... Actually, I think I'm definitely going to die. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. I've kind of got myself quite out of position there. Not the best play. They've now caught up in XP, which isn't good. We just need to be a bit careful. They have a very strong front line with the ETC, unfortunately, and we didn't do so great. Also, Tyranda's having to stay up top to basically farm that XP because we need to make sure that we're getting all of it. Also, the mines are about to open, so I'll just ping those for danger. But I think if we group up in the mines, we should be hiccups. Okay to go in and contest. Muradin, he's not actually really the best tank at the moment. Like tanks, warriors basically aren't really doing very well in their current state. Like they're really kind of struggling, and that's something that you need to kind of be aware of. We're gonna try and kill Rhaegar here, I think. Although the thing is they've got 2 healers. I mean, we have 2 healers as well, but 2 healers is a pain in the ass. Oh, Illidan's got himself killed. I'm just going to try and get some skulls, basically, here. Like, I'm liable to die, so I may as well do the most that I can. Just stun her. There's Lily, and... Oh, no! ETC! Why are you ruining my life? So that should slow him. Oh, actually, yeah, it does slow him. So I should be able to actually get out here. I'm going to go tap well if it's up, which it should be. Yep, and then we can just come back into the fight. We basically need to group up. Unfortunately, they have level 10. I'm just going to say group. Which makes life a little bit trickier, but not the end of the world. I need to block it. I can't block it. Oh, he stunned me. That was a really nice stun. Ah, freaking Haunted Mines is actually the worst map. I really dislike this map. We've only got 20 skulls as well, which is not ideal. We need to go for Vala here, so that's who we're focusing. But unfortunately, like I said, they have ults, which makes life, you know, more painful than it really needs to be. Yeah, there we go. We can't 3v5 there, and we probably shouldn't have gone in. Now I have ult. We should have waited for Tyrande. That was a bad play. I really dislike this map, guys. This one is not particularly fun. You'll see what I mean here. If they're going to get a lot of skulls, and because they're going to get a lot of skulls, we're going to have a fairly tough time of it. Unfortunately, like, we don't have a huge amount of damage. I mean, Abatha does do a lot of damage, but Abatha kind of buffs other people. And because the comp has put a Tyrande Lily, like, Tyrande also kind of excels at making other people better. Basically, she's kind of like utility. She buffs your damage and those kind of things. And this comp isn't, it's not ideal, I guess, in terms of damage. Whereas they have Thrall and Nova for damage, which gives them kind of a bit more straight up burst than we have, I suppose. We should have this camp though, so that's good. So we need to just go defend. Like a 79 Skull Golem. If I were their team, I would push this. 100% just push this. Fortunately, their Lily got caught out by Abatha, and they forced out her ult, and they killed her, which is kind of huge. I'm not going to go for her. I'm just going to go defend, but I'm not too worried about Nova, because she's not too worrisome, really. I want to tap well. Don't tap. There we go. Got it. I want to tap the well. There we go. Oh, that clipped me. I didn't think it was going to. I thought I was out. Otherwise, I would have used my jump to get out of range, basically. But we'll keep hitting him. We're also going to jump in place. That's a fake Nova. And you notice that the teammates also know it's a fake Nova. They don't even react to it, which is always good to see. Sometimes, like, you see people killing fake Novas. It's like, that's kind of pointless. The other thing that's really frustrating is when you can see an invisible dude, but for some reason the person who you're pinging danger to doesn't notice it. And then you're like, they're going to get killed. They're going to get killed. They're going to get killed. And then they get killed. Although our golem's actually done more than their one has. If you notice, we've taken out their fort. So there is still a lot of hope for this game. We're going to go grab this camp. Oh, actually, no, we need to defend top lane. Like, we just need to go and defend this. Like, they're going to try and hard push the lane. And, oh, they're going for vision. Oh, he's going to get picked off. That's a fake. Yeah, that's a fake. She's around there. Ah, I'm a fool. Do we have a CC? Does someone have a CC? Nobody has any CC. He needs to back out. We can maybe kill Vala. Another thing is they have too much damage. Like, they have too much heals. Didn't she just use that? I swear she just used that. I'm gonna run away. Just keep running. Keep running. I mean, they didn't take our base, so we're okay in that respect, but... Oh, Tyrande. Poor Tyrande. Oh my god, her body went freaking flying. Ugh, this is not going so great, people. Not going so great. I need to play more Muradin. I need to get better at tanks, but different people are less good. Take tank perks. These are tank perks. Like, I don't know what you want me to pick. Like, this is a tank perk. This is... Okay, this I could have gone more for more healing, but this is better because it's a slow. Like, Muradin doesn't have heaps of tank perks because his avatar is so strong. And I mean, next we're going to go Burning Rage. I'm not going to reduce incoming damage. And we're going to go, and then we're going to go for the heal. But I think, to be honest, that's sufficient. Because you need to kind of be in-betweeny, I guess. Tweeny. Then there's enemies here. Let's back off here. What's she doing? They're, probably going into the mines already. If I were them, I would go in. I'm going to go into the mines already. Oh, come on. That totally should have hit. I deserve better things in life than this. I'm going to head into the mines now. I'm just going to prep myself so that I can go and we can get skulls as quickly as possible. If we were in the mines before them, we should actually have an advantage, and they're not currently here. So I'm going to run across to this one. Hopefully Tyrande will go up, towards that one. And we will get plenty of skulls. Oh, she's going to help me. That makes more sense, actually. We can clear these very quickly. And then we're also together. And if we're together, no bad things will happen to us. Because we can clear these faster. And also, we're less likely to just get jumped on by the entire enemy team. Because we have a little bit of support, which is always good. I'm going to just head down towards this one in the corner. And then we're going to have to probably force a team fight. It's not too bad because we're only one level behind. And it's not a talent level. What did I click there? I clicked the wrong thing. I wanted to click Burning Rage. Ah, I didn't want Healing Static. My bad. I mean, this Thunderclap heals you is not... I don't know, not great. We've got 2 healers. I don't really feel like I need to heal myself more. But never mind. I'm just going to try and kill Rhaegar. It's probably not going to work. He's probably just going to full heal himself. Although I think he actually went... I think he went Bloodlust. Oh, these team fights are so messy. Like, there's just not a lot we can really do. We just get exploded. I mean, even there, we had the full team, and we're just getting completely and utterly face melted. So Thunderclap isn't great. Heals for 1.5% of your max health each target. That's nothing. Like, even if you hit 5 targets, you're still only getting, what, like 7 and... Let me work it out. Yeah, 7.5% health. On top of that, like... Whereas Burning Rage deals 36 damage per second to nearby enemies. 36 per second. That's a lot better talent. So I would go Burning Rage at this point. Unfortunately, a little bit of a misclick there. I mean, Thunderstrike doing bonus damage isn't really useful because, you know, you wouldn't really build damage Muradin. Normally you want him to be tanky and utility. Spelled Shield can be useful if you feel like you're taking a lot of ability damage, but honestly I think the Burning Rage is kind of more useful the whole time. Anyway, I guess we're just going to go mid. We did okay, we got 46 of the skulls. That's actually much better than the last time. So I'm not convinced this is the end of the world, but the world is not going so well, especially with me picking the wrong talents. Next up, what we're probably going to do is we're going to grab the heal. So this is the heal you want. So you wouldn't pick the Thunderclap here because this heals 50% of your maximum health over 8 seconds. That's half your health. So previous one, 7.5% health. Not particularly useful. This one, 50% health. That's why you would pick this talent normally at this point. And it's 7.5% health, like if you can land it properly. We need to take out some healers. I don't know which one, either Rhaegar or Lily. But like, the hardest part here is just like how much sustain this team has. Like, they're generally tanky. Oh, apparently we're just gonna die. Oh, you can take a shot, Lily. Just hide behind the enemy team. I'm impressed that their Rhaegar has gone Bloodlust. Like, Bloodlust is a smart choice when you have a Lily as well, because she should be doing plenty of healing. We're just completely outclassed in a team fight by their comp, which is a shame, but that's something that happens in quick match. But you guys can see the build, and we were kind of due. Oh, I've got hiccups. We were due a loss in Heroes of the Storm, so it was a long time coming, but we're probably gonna lose this one. We didn't outright snowball into loss though. Like, I've won this game / lost this level in like under 10 minutes before. Like, I've played in 11 minutes Haunted Mines. Like, it can and does go crazy, especially when one team has Sylvanas and the other team doesn't. Because if you have Sylvanas, what you can do is you shoot the towers as Sylvanas, and as a result of that, the enemy team... Oh, I just walked into it. I'm freaking dumb. So you shoot the... Oh, come on, did I miss again? Hey, this is more like it. Oh, they're Lily healed as well. I don't have my heal up. That's possibly a fake. No, maybe not, because she's not moving. For a second I was like, it's a fake because it's not moving. There we go, look at that. What was I saying? She should be dead as well. We need to stop the golem now. That's actually not bad. Our golem's doing decent progress because they just left it. So we're actually about even keel. So if we can get a good fight off, if we can get a really good fight, we could actually be okay. Especially as these guys have longer respawn timers now. Next talent, like I said, so we're going to grab the heal. And then last but not least, small personal preference. You can go Hardened Shield. You can go, I mean, you can go Unstoppable Force if you really want. I like to go Rewind. So I like to go Rewind because it resets your slow, it resets your stun, and it just gives you kind of a bit more utility in your kit. I think it's one of the more useful ones. Although Shield is actually super useful as well for 75%. In this case, I'm probably actually going to go Shield just because I need to be a bit tankier for this team because we don't have that much damage. Oh, excuse me. So actually, in this case, Shield would be good, but Rewind can also be very good if you have more damage on your team. And you feel like you don't need to be as tanky because you're bursting through the enemy team quick enough. Whereas this one, like, I need to be able to kind of control fights, and it's not currently working that way. I'm just going to punch this. We could actually, I'm going to ping this, think about taking that. I think that's actually a wise decision. We should go and hit it, but maybe they'll be a bit worried. They're pushing top. No, I don't want to dive him there. We need to be careful. They know we're coming because they have the vision. Thrall is not... I missed my freaking axe. What is my life? I'm actually trying to body block him here. More or less, that's all I was trying to do there. Lily's popped her ult, so we forced out Lily ult, and then we can now try and kill Nova. I'm just trying to kind of take them out. Oh, no! So the thing is, like, this, they have so many ults we need to stun people out of. Like, you need to stun people out of Nova ult. Yeah, you need to stun Nova out of Nova ult. You need to stun ETC out of ETC ult, and you need to stun... I should have put my ult. You need to stun Lily out of Lily ult. I feel like in any situation, like, I've not used my stun really very well this game. I should have been using it for these ults, and instead I've been using it to kind of slow people down. That's why Rewind can be quite good, because then you can just reset it if these things are happening. I should have popped my ult, but I think actually this is going to be game here. Like, there's too many of us dead, and all of them are up. I don't think they'll even go into the mines at this point. I think they'll just kill the base. Like, if I were their team, I would just rush the core. I think she's going to be BM. You ready for BM? You ready? I don't understand why you're doing wrong. They have a stronger comp. All our DPS is focused around Illy. Like, basically the problem is just that the comp isn't great. And that's just a subset of matchmaking, basically. Like, all of our DPS is focused around Illidan. I should have gotten Burning Rage. That does kind of cost us. But because all of the DPS is focused around Illidan, even like Abathur, he's going to be focusing the DPS on Illidan. So if Illidan dies, we're kind of in a tough position. Because then, obviously, we've lost a huge amount of our damage. And, like, I get with Lily, like, we're kind of putting... like giving it our all, but we can't defend 100 skull golem. Like, we can't defend 100 skull golem. We need to actually go and kill them. Like, I get they're like, oh, we'll take the camp and then maybe it'll help a little bit, but I think at this point it's GG, especially like the fact that we didn't contest the mines at all. Like, what we needed to do there to really stand a chance is either base rush them or salvage as much as we can. And actually, I'm gonna go kill this base. Screw it. I'm gonna go kill this. Base rush them or we're just gonna kill this. I shouldn't be taking hits from both of them. Let's fix that. There we go. And then we should get my Q. There we go. Boom. Take that. Yeah, I'm mounted. Good. I'm gonna go hide in this bush and recall. Now we need to 100% defend, but at that point, all I'm trying to do is just get our golem pushing something else. And like, if I can take this and we can get strong minions in one lane, that kind of counters the fact that they've kind of destroyed a lot of our stuff. Unfortunately, Lily, they're dying, and Illidan now dying, so we're not going to really be able to defend this. This will probably just wreck our core, and we will lose. But that's okay. I don't mind so much losing, as long as it's fun. And this one wasn't a complete snowball, so I'm not too disappointed with our performance. Like I say, the problem with quick match a lot of the time is you get weird comps, and you kind of have to learn to play around them. But I think in some ways that's also useful for learning, because if you're learning how to play around weird comps, you know, you're definitely going to improve. They're just going to whack the core. Like, at this point, they just need to wail on the base. I can't really kill anyone here. Like, he's trying to ult to stop me, but there's no real stopping me at this point, because the base is dead and all 5 of them and a super strong boss are there. So we say GG just because it's polite. But unfortunately, that was a loss, guys. It puts the score on this. The build does work. It is a decent Muradin build. I think maybe... comps, like I say, comps was just wrong. I was also not playing my stuns the most effectively. I should have been stunning Nova during her triple tap, ETC during his rock music out thing, and the other one, who's the other one? Lily during her ult, which was unfortunate, but also having minimal damage against a team that's that hard to take out, because they also did have, they had Lily and Rhaegar, so they had plenty of heals. They also had damage, and Rhaegar went Bloodlust, which was really smart, because it basically then improves, so you get 40% attack speed and 30% movement speed, and on people like Lily and Thrall, you're basically then just chopping everyone to death. Not Lily and Thrall, sorry, Nova and Thrall. So it was a strong build, but never mind. We'll better luck next time, I guess. And I hope you guys have more luck with Muradin than I do in all his Kandy glory. But I have been Francesca, and this has been the Kilobits. If you've enjoyed this video, if you hit that thumbs up button, guys, even though I lost, like, thumbs up for Kandy Kings with a K. But beyond that, yeah, we have social media, so facebook.com/thekilobits and Twitter @thekilobits. Let me know in the comments below what you think lost us the game, whether it was comp, whether it was me being rubbish, whether it was something else. Let me know me picking that wrong talent. Comments below. As always, like I said, facebook.com, Twitter @thekilobits, and we also have a Patreon, so if you want to support us monetarily, you can check out patreon.com/thekilobits. I'll catch you guys next week with another hero. Hopefully Abathur will finally be on rotation. He's not been on rotation since December. I'm really salty about this because I want to play him. So we'll hope for that, but better luck next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!